Hello, happy mamas. I'm Trish and I'm here to do a live at 9:24 and I'm kind of trying to be quiet because the kids are sleeping in the other room. But I've actually been meaning to come in here and talk to you for a couple of days about standing in your power. So, what does that mean? As women, and especially as moms, it appears that we kind of give away our power. What does that mean? Well, again, what does that mean? Hi, Dana. So we allow people to influence our emotions, our state of mind, our confidence in ourselves, our abilities as women and as mothers. It is like we are walking around just looking for external gratification in order to feel validated and to feel confident and to feel worthy of love, of friendship, of whatever. And I find that it becomes worse after you become a mom. And I know I've kind of been toying with the concept in my own head. I've been kind of kind of playing with things, and it's where my whole challenge came in, where you reintegrate your past. Yeah, Dana, totally. We're all guilty. So reintegrating your past and sort of welcoming that old part of you into your current state of motherhood, redefining what that means. I finally realized this week, and it was this week I had this epiphany, that it really all comes down to us giving away our power. Hi, Anna Sophia, and hi, Jennifer. So, how does that happen? How do we give away our power? Well, let's use the example that we deal with on a daily basis. We give away our power to our kids. How do we do that? Well, whenever one of our kids is throwing a tantrum, we get upset, and they are able to control us by what they do. And it's not to say that you can't react, and there's a whole level here of where peaceful parenting and yes parenting, as B. Marshall, one of the past guests of Happy Mama TV, talks about. But when we are not in our power, we are easily influenced by our children. So imagine your child, your 1, 2, 3, 4-year-old, 8-year-old, 16-year-old, is able to literally walk into a room and say something nasty because they're in a bad mood, and they can completely change your day. So you might be having this wonderful day. Hi, Sarah and Cindy. Hi. You might be having this awesome day, and all of a sudden your kid comes in and they're upset about whatever, and they're like, "I hate you, mommy." And you're like, "After everything I do for you, you hate me?" And of course we're reacting. And basically what we're doing is handing our power over to our children on a little silver platter and showing them that they can affect us. Now, this is not a parenting chat. This is just one example of how us as moms, hi, Eugene. I hope I said that right. This is about how we as women and us as moms give away our power. Let's take relationships, which is beautiful and a beautiful and classic example. So you're going out on a date night with your husband, you get all dressed up, you walk out, and he barely looks at you. And you're like, after all this, I got myself all done up and not even a comment, right? Oh, honey, I'm so sorry Georgia said that to you. But yeah, they have their own frustrations and they take it out on us. In talking about the husband, they don't compliment you, or they don't thank you, or don't appreciate you for the work that you're doing, or for everything that you do. And what ends up happening is that they're able to affect us. And you're like, how could he not be grateful for everything I do? How could he not appreciate me? And once again, it's another example where you hand him your power. He is able to And it's not necessarily intended or on a conscious level. For your children, it's not a conscious thing. They're just going through their own things. And for your husband or your spouse may not be a conscious thing either. It could strictly be just something that they are just not paying attention to. And yet we give them the responsibility of our emotions, of our state of mind. This can even be something in the realm of social media, or in the realm of dealing with other women in the PTA, or, it could be dealing with, sort of entanglements with certain friends where, suddenly somebody says something and they trigger you. Of course, we talked about in the challenge on how you can get triggered. And with one little word, they take away your power. Or if you're comparing yourself to somebody and you say, you see somebody and you're like, oh, they seem to have it all together, and I don't. And there you go, giving away your power. And this is something that we need to stop. And I've come to realize that that really is the secret, not the secret, that really is my true passion, mission, and calling, is to help moms realize how powerful they truly are. Because as a mom, you are incredibly powerful. As much as, our patriarchal society wants to make us believe that we're not. And, I'm not about to get political on you, but I will say that women, are able to create life. And we have the first, most important connection with the life that comes from us, or even if it doesn't come from us, if you adopt your children, you have the most contact with them, you have the most influence over them, and they absorb everything from you, and you have the power to raise them to be, beautiful, healthy, happy, contributing members of society in a way that some spouses do not. Not to say that the father's role isn't important. In fact, I think that the father's role is essential. But what I'm talking about here is the power that the woman has. And even in relation to her spouse, and how much power you have in a relationship. And we forget that. We forget how much power we truly have on a day-to-day basis, and we just give it away. And we don't realize how strong we are. And, we are always painting ourselves as weak. We are always painting ourselves as frazzled, insecure women. And in many cases, women keep each other down because of this sort of competition of how much my life sucks in comparison to yours. You have the two factions, right? You have the, oh my God, my life sucks so much more than yours in one group. And then you have the, oh my God, I'm so much more amazing than you, which is like this fake facade for how their lives are actually crumbling underneath everything. So one of the things that I want to help you with is stepping into your power. I want to help you realize how powerful you are in your life, in your relationships, with your children. Oh, hi, Stephanie. In your life, with your children, with your relationships, in your business. And I want to start having some conversations with you in this regard. So I did mention that I was going to start doing some virtual Moms Night Out. And my plan is I have this Zoom account, and Zoom is basically an app that you can get over the internet. I would just give you a link, and you download this link onto your computer or onto your phone, and you could come on into the conversation, and we would literally see each other. We could bring our glasses of wine and chit-chat about stuff like this, and talk about in what ways each of us are giving away our power, and I will help you to reframe that so that you can take that power back, so that you can really live your happiest, truest self each day in your life. and how you can do that with your relationships, with your, family, with your business, and with yourself. Because I don't want to see you giving that power to anyone. Nobody has the power to make you feel less than you are unless you give them permission. And I really want to help you remove that switch, that trigger switch, where people can change your state of mind or have that kind of power over you, because it's possible. It's something that I work on every day. Not to say that I wasn't triggered. In fact, today, one of my boys totally triggered me, and I handed him my power on a silver platter, literally just like, okay, here, take it. I, can't deal. But the awareness of it, and the more you practice, this is like anything else, like an exercise that you do. The more you practice, the better you get at it, and the more you will step into that power and realize how amazing you truly, truly are. And that's really what I believe beyond anything. Hi, Stephanie. What I believe more than anything is that women have untapped power. Just as there can be this negative aspect to women in social media, I just as strongly believe in the powerful and transformative aspects of women who support each other in person. That's why I love having live events. And even something like a mom's night out, which is a virtual mom's night out, and doing like a Zoom talk, I feel like that is just as powerful, because it's going to be a group of women sharing their stories, or so I hope, sharing their stories. And we're going to, I'm going to help you try to find some solutions, or at least try to recognize some of those triggers and maybe reframe some of the things that are happening in your life, so that you are not just giving your power away to everyone, because nobody deserves to have that power over you. And this isn't like, power in the sense of this power struggle in a relationship where it's like, well, I got the power and now you got the power. Now you do what I say. It's not that. It's about being confident. It's about being clear and focused on who you are, and not letting anyone else shake you from that confidence. That's the most important thing for you to exist. And that's going to bring you success and happiness in your life, whether it's in your business or with your family, or in any other aspect of your life. That confidence is essential for you to be at peace with who you are, for you to gain more patience with your family, and for you to have deeper connections with people, because you are no longer giving them the responsibility to make you happy. You have that foundation within you, and then people kind of come along for the ride if they want, and you will be less and less fazed by what people have to say or not have to say about you. So I think I would like to do that potentially tomorrow. I had originally said that we were going to do a virtual mom's night out tomorrow. If you're interested, I'm going to, at the end of this video, if anybody's seen it, let me know in the comments that you're interested in doing the virtual night out. I will do one for free for the first time, just to see how it goes. We'll do like a little beta run and see who, is interested in participating, and see what we can do for the first one, since this is just a trial thing. But I really do believe that this is going to be epic and mental for anyone who participates. And even if it's just me and one person from this group, I guarantee you that you're going to get something out of this, because this is what I've been working on literally my whole life, with my own experiences and how I've been helping my clients, is that I really want to support you in stepping into your power and becoming clear and confident and focused on who you are as a woman, as a wife, as a mother. Okay, so that's it for today. I hope you have a great, great evening, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. If you have any questions, feel free to ask me in the comments, and I am going to actually post the event tomorrow night. I'm committing to it. We're doing it. I'm going to do it about this time, like 9:30, because my kids are sleeping and I think it could work. And feel free to go into the link. It will tell you to download this app. It's totally safe. It's something that most of my friends who are coaches in the industry use, and you'll literally see everybody's face in the screen. And if you don't want your face shown because you're uncomfortable or you're shy, that's okay too. There is an option for you to turn off the camera and you can still hear what's going on. All right. So I really hope you girls, yeah, girls, I hope you show up for our first virtual Moms Night Out, our sleepover event. And let me know in the comments if you're interested in coming. All right. Thank you so much and have a great night.